guys, check out the next level games for all your TCG needs. Link is down below in the description of the video. Thanks, guys.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Expanded Thursday, and today we're testing, I guess, ADP, as people are calling it, and Expanded. Now, this list was actually played in Japan. It got third place by Yutaro Hirano, I think that's how you say his name, at the Japanese Tokyo special event. There's a lot of cool deck lists on here. We only have like 6. No, we have all 8, but 5 of them are, no, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 of them are the same. But you actually have some other stuff, like there's a Reshiram Zekrom tag team, there's a Garchomp Sylveon, and there's a ZoroNinja Zork, which we're seeing today. So what this deck does is it uses the ADP, which we've seen before. I know other channels have covered. We're probably covering the standard version of this Monday. But ADP has Altered Creation GX. For the rest of the game, your Pokemon attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. If this Pokemon has at least 1 extra Water G attached to it, in addition to these attacks cost, when your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from those attacks, take 1 more prize card. So this basically means your Greninja Zorks can now take 3 prize cards instead of 2 off like just regular EXs and stuff like that. And then it also makes it where if you take a knockout attack team, you take 4 prize cards, and then a basic you take 2. So it's very good in this deck because it's very fast. And Dark Pulse does 30, and it does 30 more damage times the amount of Dark Energy attached to all your Pokemon. And then also you have the Restoration Darkrai with Dark N GX. If your opponent's act Pokemon is affected by a special condition, that Pokemon is knocked out. So now Dead End can just take like 3 prize cards, maybe 4, against like a tag team, and then you can just like take an easy knockout with the Greninja Zork. Very nice. And there's also this Giratina EX. Giratina EX has the Chaos Wheel. Your opponent can't play any Pokemon tool, specialty cards, or stadium cards from his or her hand during his or her turn. It also makes where Mega Evolutions can't hurt it. Mega Evolutions aren't really a thing anymore, so we don't have to worry about that. The main thing about Giratina as well is you can attach double dragons to it, and you could like try to power up that Chaos Wheel, but also makes it where your Dark Union, or not your Dark Pulses do a ton of more damage. So that's really cool. And that's all the Pokemon. There's no Lele, no Shaman, no anything really played in this deck. Now, this is just straight from his list. You actually see there's Hex Mini-X in here. We'll have to change the list here in a second. Go press it, then you're decked out. Of course, Computer Search for consistency. For Dark Patch, we're going to sell our energies really quickly. Field Blower to get rid of stadium cards if need be. 2 lasers, of course, to activate the the Dead End GX, not Dark Cleave, Dead End GX. There's 3 Tackle, which is really good in the deck because you can stretch your deck for 2 tag team cards, reveal them, put into your hand, then shuffle your deck, which of course can get ADP, and can also get the Guzman Hala. Guzman Hala is fantastic in this deck because when you play this card, you may discard 2 of the cards from your hand. If you do, you may also search your Pokemon Tool, a special energy card in this way. So you search for a stadium automatically, and then you can search your deck for a tool card and a special energy. And then you're just good to go. You just start rolling with this deck. So I think that's really cool. You can search for a Double Dragon, a Floatstone, and then with the tag, we'll also get the Arceus Dialga, and then get the Terminal Altered Creation off. There's a Tropical Beach in here, which is kind of random. I don't know I guess this is to help you against Handlock, which is definitely a thing. The one at Tropical Beach could help you against Handlock, right? You could tackle for the Guzma Hala to get the Tropical Beach, and then you could Beach to reload your hand back up if the Handlock deck with the does go off, which is very scary. So maybe we'll look into that. We do have the changeable cards in this deck. Guzma bring Pokemon to Dimension the Active. 4 VA Secrets as well, of course, very staple and expanded. Let's see, 2 Hex, which we're going to definitely get rid of because you can't play it. 3 in, 4 Stekamore. You can see he's definitely trying to play out of the handlock with so many like draw supporter cards. 1 Choice Band, which you do need a lot of Floatstones because Floatstones turn 1 with Guzma Hala is needed. 3 Double Dragon, which is very nice once again with the Guzma Hala. It's just really good and expanded to search for special energy cards, and 10 Dark Energy. So immediately we have to cut the 2 Hex Maniacs. You just can't play them, unfortunately, right? So now the next thing is like, what do you play, right? So you can play cards like maybe Dark Ultra Ball to get out the Giratina. Because Tag Whistle only gets out these 2 guys, which they're your main attackers. Compressor does get out the Darkrai. One thing we could do is play like a Shaman, which is very scary because then your opponent could just like knock it out. We might need to cut the Tropical Beach as well. That is the thing we might have to do. We could play Max Elixirs. There's a lot of things we could play in this deck, right? So what do we cut for them is the question, right? Because Hex it doesn't work. It's not a thing. You can't play it anymore. You could play Ranger as well to get around some special condition or special effects kind of thing. So it's kind of up to you. 250 spots can go a lot in expanded, right? There's a ton of different things that you could do. I kind of want to play like 2 Shamans, but your bench is kind of already full. But then you could have the Tropical Beach, and then I don't know. But then you have to play Ultra Ball, so that's probably not a good idea. So we're not going to do that for sure. None of those cards really exist. So we could play a Chorus, or we could just play like 2 Stadium cards. We could play like just like 1 more Tropical Beach to get out of the handlock, because handlock still exists right now. The rotation ban hasn't happened. Once that does happen, you cut the Tropical Beach pretty easily, and then maybe cut the Sycamores as well, because you really don't need that many in your deck. We could just play 2 Max Elixirs and just like, okay, if we hit them, we hit them. If we don't, we don't, kind of thing. Oh man, there's so many different cards we can cut here. I know people are like, Squeaky, why are you debating so hard? This is the problem with expanded. There's so many different cards you can play in this deck. So you know what? Let's just boost this consistency, right? So we'll play Tropical Beach, just in case you do prize one of duplicate handlock is very, very scary, and we could just play like an 11th Dark Energy. It's never a bad thing, and we'll just save it for that. We're not going to add any extra cards right now. We'll keep it probably like as much as we can. Let's call it ADP expanded, because that's what it is. It's RC is Dialga, Palkia, and expanded. And like I said, we'll cover the standard version of this next week. People should have already seen this by now. I know I'm not the fastest as posting deck. I'm not posting like standard deck lists like everybody else says, because that's not what this channel is about. We don't like just pumping lists out there, and I mean, it's probably good for the views, don't get me wrong. Playing against Masterpiece, it looks like he might be playing Handlock. I don't know. It's so scary to play Expander right now, because Handlock just exists, right? And you can just lose immediately. Like, you just turn 1 Handlock you. But we're going to go first, actually. Alright, that's fine with me. We do start the... Okay, our hand is pretty bad right now. Unfortunately, it is not the best. I mean, if we top deck, a tag team will be looking okay with this. So we see Jolteon and Mewtwo and Mew. So we can immediately go for like Guzma, bring up this guy, get it stuck in the active if need be. Dark Energy, pass. And I know that's not the best thing. We could have maybe attached our Dark Energy to Dark Energy X, but I don't know. Wow, we have a lot of outs, and then we just kind of... Yeah, that's not good. Maybe the Guzma up this guy's not that good either, because like he can just like attach energy. This is where I think Ranger comes into play, because like it gets around the Flash Ray. Just FYI, like it's just like, all right, you Flash Ray me, let me Ranger and take a knockout. That is the thing we could do. So we see compressor, a lot of compressor happening. This is just damage. So damage. So Dead and GX could still knock it out. It can still knock it out. That is the thing. So double fire going into their hand. Okay. Blacksmith and what else? I mean, can they knock us out turn 1? That doesn't take a knockout. This guy, it puts a lot of pressure on us for sure. So we might see him attach and go for like double blaze, but then like that seems kind of scary. So let's see, 36, 9, 12, 15. I don't think he can take a knockout on anything. Gardevoir does take a knockout. Naganadel does take a knockout. Charizard GX doesn't take a knockout either. So we're looking okay right now. So Miss Slash. What? Just 130. Could you have done more damage? Oh, we talked like a Guzman Hala. Okay. So we can... Let's think about this. How do we want to do this? We can Guzman Hala. Discard the Dark and Restoration. So we'll get a special energy. We can go Floatstone, Tropical Beach. We can go Restoration, which doesn't really help us right now, but it does help us survive. So I think we need to do the Restoration play right now, unfortunately, so we just don't lose. Maybe this is where I should like benched, and then we could have like attached, and like maybe had some more stuff. So we'll go here. We could bump right now, but right now, oh my goodness, we're probably... we could go for Ultimate Ray and just do 150. What does Miss Slash do? Just makes it where... Yeah, so we're going to go actually for an Ultimate Ray, do it 150, and then attaching 3 darks to this guy. Which is not ideal. But let's put 1 here, so if he does take a knockout, we get the like double dark patch if need be. We do take a knockout with Dark Cleave, but he can just Flash Ray this turn. I don't know why he didn't Flash Ray last turn. Seems like a really good thing, and then he didn't do it. But if we find a laser, we could dead in him, which is very nice. So Lily for 5, okay. So can we top deck out of this? That is the question. If we find a laser, we take a knockout. Once again, don't know why he's not going for the Flash Ray. 160. So that's not good. Alright, so we need a top deck here. I don't know what, maybe Sycamore, anything. Choice Band. That is actually a knockout there. So go there. We'll put down Tropical Beach just to bump his Giant Hearth. And that one of okay, yep, that's a knockout there. I mean, he can still do significant damage to us, like Welder and like some other stuff. There's a Gretnia. There's a Tag Call. That's going to help us next turn. There's a Dark Energy, so we could Tag Call for a bunch of stuff. So there's a Mewtwo. Can he take... I mean, there's probably like a billion different ways he can do damage right now. Looks like he can just go for a Charizard GX and double Ace for game. If he finds a Fire Energy. And yeah, that's game. Okay, so... Drew garbage. That's unfortunate. I think if we, like... I don't know. We just didn't hit anything turn 1, unfortunately. I'm like... I could have went for the turn 1, or the turn whatever, and go for the Alter Creation, but, like, what? That doesn't really help us. I think getting the energies out in play and attaching to the active is really cool, because, like I said, if we've somehow found a way to get, like, a... I don't know, Tag Whistle into Guzma, we probably could have won that game and, like, knocked out the Mewtwo on the bench. I think, maybe? I don't know. I don't know all the math we had in our hand. Anyways, on to game number 2. So we lost game number 1. Very, very bad start for us. Once again, we start in the RCS Dialga Palkia, but our hand is, like, not... Okay, we top deck Tag Whistle. We'll be looking really cool, right? If we top deck Tag Whistle, we can also go for, like, Tag Whistle, discard 2 the Guzma Hala. It's a Garchomp deck. Okay, I think this is fine. We are weak to fighting, but they are Dragon type, so I'm not too concerned about that. Just, yeah, we'll draw from mulligans. No Tag Whistles. Great. Nothing. Alright, well, Compressor. We'll get 1. How many Guzma Halas in here? Yeah, Guzma Hala seems really nice. We'll just get for another one. And then we'll go Compressor. We can go, like, Double Dark and Sycamore or something. Yeah. We can go Restoration. Get a Dark Energy. Yep. We can, like, attach a Dark. Or we can attach a Double Dragon. Attach a Double Dragon seems kind of scary. But, like, we can put pressure upon it by attaching Dark Energy to the active. And then, no, I think we're going to go here and just press done. And then we can double dragon, and then we can attach a dark, take 2 prize cards to Ultimate Ray, because it's going to take him a second to set up here. Yeah, so we'll put a double dragon in the active, Alter Creation GX, do additional 30 damage, take an additional prize card. Dark Cleave can do 160 every single turn. That's really cool. Yeah, pretty much one-shots the Garchomps. I think the Garchomps, I think they have 140 or 150 HP. So, like, that actually helps the Dark Cleave a lot. There's a double dragon to the bench. Okay. And like I said, ooh, a Shebe. That is 3 prize cards once we use his Alter Creation next turn. Alter Creation is so much better and, like, expanded. Just, like, attach a double dragon and you're like, alright, I got what I needed. So, if we hit the Tag Whistle, we can now see the benefit of, like, why, you know, The Tropical Beach is in here. Like, if we hit Tack Whistle, that would have been really broken. Wow, our hand is still garbage. So, Ultra Creation. We can attach a Dark Energy and just like Ultimate Ray for 160. Get some energies on the field as well. That's really nice. No, actually for 180. Because now we have the effect of the Ultra Creation. Take 2 prize cards. Okay, so you can see on the deck, it rolls, right? We just, unfortunately, have not seen anything out of both games. Okay, so 2 Goodbites coming down. Goodbite for like a Goodbite as well for the active. You could have Rare Candy into Garchomp. There's a Gibble, okay. But once again, oh man, I think this guy discards a Special Energy. I'm like 99% sure that's what he does. Yeah, I think the Garchomp actually discards a Special Energy if your opponent's active. But nope, just fighting to that guy, so we're okay. Unless he's like, switch Garchomp, and then we're in trouble. But I don't know which Garchomp he's playing. He could be playing the Cynthia one, and I'm talking about the old one. Yeah. So that is a thing here. Either way, you can touch a Dark, Ultimate Ray for knockout. He can one-shot us. That'd be insane-o if he does. Look how beautiful that card is. That is a beautiful card. We're looking good. There's a Goodbite there. So Goodbite for another Goodbite. Maybe a Garchomp. And just start setting up Dragon Calls. He already has... Well, no, he has like a Goodbite in his hand. He's already played. So there's a Goodbite for next turn. So he's got the whole like Goodbite engine. So you have this like really cool like Garchomp Cynthia deck. But I think that the advantage of us is we get to take another prize card every single time. But my goodness, we still have yet to play like any real surprise. Just wow, 360. Okay, just kidding. Sorry, bud. We just did a ton to you. Load up Darkrai. Like I said, we're looking A-okay right now. We'll take 2 prize cards. 1 and 2. All right, so that is really fun to do. You're just like, all right, I'm just knocked out one here. Just one of your stage 1s. Take 2 prize cards. All right, ADP, let's go. Like, right? It seems really good. Goodbite coming up. Okay. We get Tag Whistle. Attack Call. I'm gonna probably keep calling it Tag Whistle just because that's what the Japanese name is. We can find the what is it? We can find the Greninja and Zork, which is pretty cool. So there's this Garchomp, Royal Blades. It only does 200, so he's not one-shotting us, so we're okay here. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna take another knockout. Attach Dark Energy to. Yeah, I don't know how he wins here. I'm just gonna be honest to you. Like, yeah, he's going to thin his deck out a lot, but do you know how much our Darkrai is going to do next turn? It's going to, like, blow up our opponent. Alright, there's a Garchomp. Royal Blades come down. Does he have a... Yep, there's the Royal Blades. It does 200. He needs a Choice Band Laser Verbic to one-shot us. That is a lot to ask for. That'd be really cool to see. Oh, man. Alright. Yeah, Choice Band Laser Verbic would take a knockout. That'd do 290. So, oh, there's a laser. My goodness, he's got it. Oh, heads. Okay, sick. We don't have a way to retreat either, or like Guzma effect right now. Alright, Guzma Hala. We have yet to play a support card either. We do play Floodstones, but that does not help us right now. Maybe we don't even get the ZoroNinja out. We'll see what flip here first. Oh, heads. We wake up. Busted. We're good. We're okay. Let's go Tropical Beach, Choice Band, Tag Call for a Guzma ZoroNinja. We'll use Guzma. Yeah. We'll discard Laser and Double Dragon's fine, I feel like. Define a Floatstone, Double Dragon, Tropical Beach. What we're going to do here is we're going to try to do as much damage as possible. We'll put this down, put a Floatstone. We can retreat into this thing. He could knock us out, but that's fine. Yeah, we do 160 right now. So with Dark Cleave, 160, taking the knockout. Like I said, at 150 HP, I knew I had a 140 or 150, so like now I take 2 more prize cards, and this guy can take a knockout next turn. This guy could definitely take a knockout next turn. We can also like be risky and like attach a Double Dragon, find a Dark Patch, and try to do like as much damage as possible to this guy. because like Double Dragon does count as 2 Dark Energies, so there's a Double Dragon to the active. Does he have a Cynthia? VS Seeker for Cynthia, so he will take a knockout, but he is not using N. And even then, like, this guy already takes a knockout, and we take 2 prize cards. So, game number 2 goes to us. You can see how fast this deck is, right? I mean, both games we've luckily just started with the Arceus Dialga Palkia, which is, like, very weird. But we take it. We take those. Tag Call is just such a good item card. Like, it's busted. It's so good. It's so good. Alright. Let's see what else we got here. So, Choice Band. I mean, he's already taken a knockout. He's only going to take 2. If there's, like, some way he can, like, bring up, like, did Arceus Dialga Palkia take a knockout, go down to 3? But even then, like, we just touch a Dark and we just win. There's so many different ways we can win. Like, we touch Dark Energy to this guy. And it's just, my opponent should just scoop at this point. But maybe he's, like, doing the ladder challenge for, like, Dragon and somewhat being, like, a competitive deck or something like that. I don't know. Shaybe coming down. If we type at Guzma, we could take, like, a billion prize cards. We can take 3 and take 2. Would take extra. That'd be funny. He already played a sport card, didn't he? I don't know. Yeah, he Cynthia to get the Royal Blades knockout this turn for 200. So, it's a very cool deck, right? Royal Blades doing a knockout here, going down to 4 prize cards. But, I think we're going to go for the Double Dragon Max Elixir and do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22, like a billion damage. Or we just pick on Shaman and I'm fine with taking extra prize cards. I'd rather take 4 if possible. So we're Dark Pulse for 270. There's 1. And there's 2. And then we take another. Yay! Alright, took 7 prize cards. Whoop whoop! Alright. We'll play one more game with the deck. I mean, that game was just like kind of unfortunate because we play like this like basic deck, but like this ADP like destroys basic prize decks. I feel like now, I feel like you're in a bad situation. We are playing single prize decks. So SMS 991 playing some kind of fighting deck, which, like I said, could hurt us because we are weak to fighting. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. But like once we start rolling, and we're gonna be able to take like one shots, that seems really really good. All right, so let's see what SMS has. So Gall, coin flip, heads, we do win. Hopefully we get that tag call. Guzma, Hala, turn 1 play. So once again, okay, so we do have it this time. We'll actually start with the Giratina EX and not put our ZoroNinja in harm's way because that seems really bad. Press done. And let's see. Absol. So we can computer search for Tag Whistle. Tag Whistle, discard Dark Patch and in. For the Guzman, Hala, and Tropical Beach turn 1, we will discard these 2, but I think that's a fine play. I think we can find doing this for this. Let's do this and this. Let's go for the tag call. We'll tag call for this and this. This is like the optimal like turn 1 of what we want to do here. Let's go for this. We'll discard 1 and 2. Getting this, this, and this. Yup. We'll put down this, Double Dragon, Floatstone, Tropical Beach. Beach for 7. Look at there. Alright, so unfortunately, it's not good after that. It's just like, what's happening? Oh, man. Oh, man. Like, we hit all this stuff, and then if we hit another tag call, or VS Seeker, like, VS Seeker would be really good right now, because we can, like, tag call for Guzman Hala, discard 2 Dark Energy, double Dark Patch, attach. We need to, like, attach a Double Dragon to the active, and then go for, like, Alter Creation. But as for right now, it looks like we're just going to retreat, Dark, and Alter Creation. That's unfortunate. So 2 Dark Energies going to the Disco Pal. That's fine. I wonder if they're also playing the same deck. Absol seems somewhat okay. Mind Jack just doesn't do enough nowadays to these GX tag team Pokemon stuff, right? Absol used to be really, really good. One of my favorite cards, for sure. But now it just doesn't seem that good anymore, unfortunately. Next time we also fill our own Tropical Beach off, so my opponent can't use it again. Like, he's probably going to use it this turn. There's his own ZoroNinja coming out. Okay. So it looks like a mirror match, but hopefully with ADP on our side, we'll be looking a little bit better. There's a Trainer's Mail for Sycamore. So they have a supporter card. Well, we don't. If we top deck via Seeker, we're looking like fantastic. Like, we're looking really, really nice. So Dark Energy to the Greninja Zork. Okay. Sycamore. Discarding 2 via Seeker and Energy Switch. Okay. That's okay. I'm fine with that play. Yeah, we're gonna Dark Energy and just go from there. So there's a laser. They need that to be a heads to kind of stall us a little bit. Max Elixir to the Greninja Zork. So it looks like they whiffed. We don't play Elixirs in our deck, but that's fine. Another Max Elixir coming down. So right now doing 3, 6, 9. Okay. There's a Mewtwo coming down. Alright, so a bunch of non-GX tag team Pokemon, which is usually really good, but with ADP on our side, looking really, really nice for us. Because what we can do next turn as well, is like, we can, attach Dark Energy, Alter Creation. If he doesn't do anything, we can then go for a Ultimate for 180, load up this guy, or bench this guy and load him up, and then, like, threaten, like, alright, we got game on board if you don't have a way to counter this. So there's a Dark Energy to Mewtwo. 3, 6, 9, 12. Like, 100, yeah, he still doesn't have a knockout. So, and he could have Tropical Beach there. So my opponent definitely misplayed a little bit there. So we will, let's go for Via Seeker. For Guzma and Hala. Let's go Guzma and Hala. We'll discard 2, discard 1 and 2. We'll go for Float, Tropical, and Dragon Topical. And there we go. Got the stuff. Say it right, Josh. So Dark Patch to this thing. Dark Patch to this thing. Greninja Zork. We're going to Field Blow our way to Tropical Beach. Attach a Dark Energy. Retreat. And just Alter Creation. Okay. And so what we can do next turn is we attach a Double Dragon and then, like, Ultimate Ray him for 180. Take additional price cards. We can just, like, I mean, there's a lot we can do next turn. That top deck for VS Seeker was so strong with Double Dark Patch in our hand. Like, even though we don't have anything in our hand, we're looking pretty good. I don't think he'd take a knockout with this guy. It'd be a lot to ask for, right? 250. Oh, man. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. So he needs, like, 8 energy on the field. And he's got 3. So he needs to find 5 more energy. So I don't think he can one-shot us. That'd be pretty insane if he does do that. My turn next turn is, like, Float Some Retreat. We can, like... No, I think it's Double Dragon, Ultimate Ray, get a bunch of energies on the field, and just, like, kind of secure the game that way. So it's the end of the laser. Heads, we do go to sleep. That could be problematic here if we don't wake up. But even then, it doesn't look like my opponent has anything. Was that my turn 1 or turn 2? I don't know anymore. Alright, so energy switch from the bench to the active. Okay, there we go. DDE change. Alrighty, there we go. Loading it up. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. We don't take a knockout just yet with a Greninja and Zork. So Ultra Ball. Okay. Double Dark. Also, if we just, like, draw bad, what we could do is just, like, Tropical Beach, Flowstone, Double Dragon, Beach for a new hand of 7. And it's, like, let him knock out the Arceus Dialga. That could be a thing as well. Alright, there's a Dark REX, a nice free retreat. That's what he wants. That's what he wants. For sure. Okay. There's a Dark coming down. He's got free retreat on his side of the field. That's fine for me. It all comes down to this coin flip, right? I think it does. Alright, so Greninja Zork come into the active. Dark Patch, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 190, so we don't get one shot here, so that's nice. Ow, my toe. Alright, so still not a knockout. And an N. Okay, so the N is... it could be really, really good for us, right? Oh my goodness, that is busted. Wow. Really? Guzma, DDE. We can probably, like, knock out this Darkrai. Wowzers. Sorry, opponent, you just gave us a busted hand. Yeah. Like, because we can knock out one of these guys, go down to 3, he sends it this guy, and then, like, we have, like, probably game on board to knock out the ZoroNinja next turn. Yeah, because right now we're doing 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. If we just wake up, do we just knock out this guy? Is that also a thing as well? We'll do the math here in a second. I don't want to figure out the math right now, but I think we're knocking out this guy with this. Yeah. 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 Yeah, it's looking good. Looking real good right now. It's looking really good. Like, I don't know what my opponent... like, they just end us to, like, a really good hand. So, Restoration. I mean, if you get Restoration... well, he's already retreated, so that's not going to work. Alright, Dark Energy to that guy. Okay. Let's see what else my opponent's got here. I think we just goose, like, 240. Close. Very, very close. Alright, heads we do. Oh my goodness. What do we do here? Okay, so let's think about what we want to do here, Josh. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 240, then plus the 30. So we definitely have a knockout. So put this here, put this here. We can, like, tag call to thin the deck out. Right? That doesn't seem like a terrible thing. So we'll grab 1 and 2, like, just to thin the deck out. We'll play the laser just cause we did the math wrong, but I'm like 99% sure we did the math right. And then we VS Seeker for Sycamore. Go down to 4 price cards. Take his only real attacker out of the field. Okay. So we can, like, Tropical Greninja Zark. Retreat to this. And I'm not even going to do the math, but I'm like 100% sure it does. Take a knockout. 270. We got down to 4 price cards. And we can pretty much knock out anybody in the field. Tag Call. Double Dragon. Laser. And Guzma. So, yeah. 4 price cards, 1 turn. That's insane. And he, like, is not even threatening anything. He gonna maybe Guzma knock out this guy. But if he Guzmas, we got Double Dragon. We're taking a knockout on this guy, pretty much. Like, 100 HP is nothing for us. Like, wow. Wow. Our first will attack, 4 price cards. Oh, my goodness. Busted. Alright, so let's see what he's got here. We haven't even played, like, Dark Patches. We played 2 so far. We have 11 Darks. We see 2, 3, 4. We have more Dark Energies in our deck, so if he does want to take a knockout, we can Dark Energy this guy. We can also, like, double Restoration. Attach. I don't know. There's a lot we could do here. There's so many cards. There's so many ways we can win. It just depends on what my opponent does here. So you can see how good this deck is. And there we go. There's a victory. There's nothing you can really do there. The bonus 30. Did it save us? I don't know. But, like, the deck is so good. It's so good. Like, it's not even funny. Just be able to pull, like, the 4 price cards off. And, like, it does change the game because, like, let's say we didn't take the extra price card, right? Well, then you could have sent the Absol and it could have bought him a couple turns. But, like, being able to take 4 price cards into GX and then knock out a single price attacker is so good. And, like, just take out a non-GX. This deck is really, really strong. I'd be surprised if we don't see it in expanded formats coming up. I don't know when that is. We just had 2 back-to-back. And so, there you go. The Tropical Beach at first didn't make sense to me. But able to tackle for Guzma Hala for the Tropical Beach seems busted. So, yeah, I would definitely test this deck out. If you haven't tested out any ADP, ADP is definitely, like, a really, really strong card. And Alter Creation is just a really good attack. Especially when you have double dragons to power it up 1 single turn. It's really good. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great Thursday. See you tomorrow for Fan Friday. Hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends about the channel. Let's hit 20,000 by the end of the year. 10,000 subscribers. Alrighty. Bye.